who don't know who you are, could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name is Jonne. I'm a lead singer of a band called Block of Flats. And what can I say? We are from Finland. I'm from Finland. We're a Finnish band. And yeah, that's about it, basically, like a basic stuff.
Yeah. How did you guys come to be? Like, what's your origin story?
Well, it's a long one, but I tried to finish this one pretty, like, I tried to make it short, but we had a band like before Block of Flats. It was called Ödem, which is like a Finnish word. We played like a Finnish punk music, and one time we were supposed to have a rehearsals, and then nobody came there except me and Ossi, who is our drummer in Block of Flats. So then we were together in a rehearsal space, and I was like, I said to Ossi that what should we do? And Ossi was like, let's play something. And I was like, yeah, I got a couple of songs. Well, I was like writing for just for fun, like doing like a I don't know something, just writing for fun. And then we started jamming those songs together. I was playing guitar, Ossi was playing drums, and we played like three different songs. And then we had a break, and Ossi said to me that these songs are pretty good. Maybe we should like uh like do another band. And I was like, well, yeah, I would like to sing. Like I don't want to play guitar anymore. Or bass, because I was playing bass in that band that we were that time. So I was like, I just want to focus on singing. And then also was like, yeah, you can focus on singing. Let's do this band. And then we started, and Jesse came to the band, and then there was another bass player, and then Kauri came to the band. And Kauri was actually playing in that different band before Block of Flats, and I like replaced Kauri when he went to study to become a teacher. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, where'd the name come from? I'm just curious.
Well, another long story.
Oh, getting the long
Yeah,
stories,
yeah,
Chris.
yeah. We had our first gig in Block of Flats. Um, our friend was living to have his like internship like in Thailand. So he said to us that, do you guys want to, you got a new band? Do you guys want to play like in my apartment, like in a block of flats? Because he had moved all of his gear away from that room. So we were like, yeah, maybe we can play. So he had like a farewell party, like 2 days. And we played there like it was a Friday, and we played one show, and it went great. We got like four own songs, and then we played like Metallica and Disco Ensemble and something like that. And then on Saturday morning, our friend called to us that, you guys want to play again tonight? And we were like, yeah, sure. We went there, and then that time our bass player also was like, maybe we should have a name, because we didn't have a name that time. And I don't know who said that maybe we should call it Kerrostalo, which is block of flats in Finnish, and also opened Google Translate and typed there Kerrostalo, and the answer was block of flats. So we decided that it's a shitty name, so let's be block of flats only for tonight. And it's been 10 years right now. Yeah, yeah.
That's funny.
So it was accident.
I mean,
Sometimes accidents happen.
yeah, I was gonna say sometimes a night can feel like 10 years, so
Yeah,
it's fitting.
yeah. Because when actually a funny story, when we were playing in I think it was in nothing Southampton in UK, some guy came to the merch stand and said to me that, I love your band, but it's a fucking shitty name, and it's gonna ruin your band. And I was like, let's see, let's have a band about it. So I said to him that I know it's a shitty name, but it's so shitty that it's gonna turn out to be a good one.
I like that twisted optimism there. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
so what kind of bands were you listening to growing up that kind of helped shape the sound of Block of Flats?
Actually, if we were talking about like sound of block of flats, basically when we started the band, like back in the days, like our main goal was to be like not to be but sound like disco ensemble from Finland. I don't know if you guys know that band, but it was like it was huge thing for us, like many years. And actually, we did one EP with Jussi, who was the guitar player of disco ensemble. So for us, for us four, like the main influences have been like disco ensemble, Biffy Clyro, like back in the days. And when we started to with the first album, we turned our style like a bit more heavier, like more metal. Then we started to listen to Bring Me the Horizon and like metalcore stuff, but I don't know. We haven't but like metalcore is I think it's trending right now, but I cannot say that we are like metalcore band, but I think we got some still like punk in our DNA, but we still try to do like metal, but in our own way.
Hmm.
But yeah, kind of. But for me personally, like when I started to listen to music, I've been a huge fan of Deep Purple and Black Sabbath and like those old school bands. And the metal came like when I was like new stuff came when I was like 17 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, from a perspective of an American, like Finland has kind of like an insane rock and metal scene. What do you
Mm.
feel it is about Finland that just produces such great music in that genre?
I don't know. Maybe it's the weather. I don't know. Like if I look outside right now, well, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but the sky is blue right now because usually it's gray. But I don't know. Maybe it's like a melancholic thing. I don't know. Maybe we got like we don't have enough sun. Maybe that might be one thing. And I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we are just melancholic people. I don't know.
He doesn't know, Chris. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just don't know.
Yeah, that's true. And it's okay.
Yeah. You mentioned earlier that your sound changed over the years. Like you started out a little
Yeah.
less heavy and now you guys have gotten
Yeah.
heavier. Is there a reason you decided to do that, or is it just more like you guys have evolved?
I think we just evolved and we didn't want to do like a disco ensemble, Biffy Clyro stuff anymore because we were pretty deep into that shit like back in the days. And we just like we tried to like figure out what is like our own sound, and then we realized that it needs to be heavier because we wanted to play heavier stuff, and yeah, it just felt like a right thing to do in that time, and I think it was a good thing to do because not like the like second album is gonna be even heavier. So yeah,
Yeah. I think
I don't know, it just happened.
I got into you guys with the heavier stuff. And then when I was listening to your other stuff, I was like, dang, they've definitely changed their sound over the years.
Yeah, yeah.
But I like the heavier stuff. Me and Chris are kind of into heavy, but I like the older stuff too, though.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. But I also like the heavier stuff. I think it's way better. But yeah, you have to do other things to get to where you want to go. Like, I
It's
don't know.
true. It's
Yeah.
true. And you were talking about a second album. Now your debut album, No Hope for the Hopeless, came out like three
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
So were there any lessons you learned when making that record that you're changing now, making another new record?
Um, I would say that it's not so good idea to like release the album like 1 month before Christmas.
Probably not.
Like like if we're talking about like marketing stuff and everything bad. But if we're talking about like music, I don't know. Maybe there was like a when we wrote the album, there was like songs from like the writing schedule was like I don't know how many. We wrote the songs like in 1 year or something like that. So this time is gonna be actually I'll have to think about it because I don't know. I don't know. I mm, now I really have to think like what I learned about that album. That actually I learned that even no matter you think that you got plenty of time, you're gonna spend that time and it's gonna it's you have to hurry up like to do those things because it's gonna get messy and the schedules will and the deadlines will come and everything. So yeah,
So the lesson you learned is stay on schedule.
yeah, stay on schedule basically. Yeah.
Oh, this is my question. Wait for me to pay attention, huh, Jess?
Mm.
So when you're writing a song, I'm just curious, what usually comes first for you? Is it a riff, a melody, lyrics, something else?
um Always like a riff or melody. mm, like we're that kind of band because we're not even English speaking people, so we're like when I wrote the songs, I'm like playing guitar and I'm singing just like nonsense. And like the words, the like the lyrics, the song, it's basically already like 19% ready or something like that. And then I will do the lyrics or Carter will do the lyrics. So basically, the song first and then the lyrics.
And just curious, where's the strangest place you've pulled inspiration from for a song? Like, have you watched a TV show or like gotten a text message and be like, I'm going to use that in a song? Um,
Actually, when I wrote the song called "Nothing Is Gonna Be Okay" from our second EP, I got the title from Oli Sykes' clothing brand, Drop Dead. They got a like T-shirt. There was a print in the front which says "Nothing is gonna be okay." So when I saw that, when they dropped that line, like when I saw that T-shirt, I was like, that should be a song. Yeah. So basically, yeah. Now we're talking about the lyrics, but yeah, yeah.
all right. And then just talking a little bit more about your music here. Your most recent single, I Stand Below It All,
Mm,
um, came out back in November. What was the
yeah.
inspiration behind that song?
Actually, there wasn't like any like music inspiration for that song. We wrote it together. We started to wrote the song with our guitar player, yes, and I said to him that we should like do song that is basically uh, it, the song with the same DNA of our song called "Feels Like," and then we started to do that, and it became like it doesn't sound like that at all, but it started with that idea. So yeah, and then we finished the song with Nico and Alex from Blind Channel. So Yeah, that was basically the idea.
Yeah, I like the song. It's a good song.
Thank you. And the
That might have
lyrics
been
are
the, I don't even
pretty
remember
good.
which song it was I heard first of yours.
Okay.
And I was like, maybe it was that one. But so when can fans expect more new music from you guys?
Actually, we got already we got songs ready, but we're still figuring out when we're gonna put them out. So I don't know. Hopefully this spring,
So they're
because
sitting there
yeah,
waiting to be
Um,
sent out to the masses.
yeah, yeah. But I can promise that the next thing is gonna be the best song of the album. Yeah,
Ah, the best song.
and
Uh-oh.
I think it's the best song that we have ever wrote. To be honest,
You're making people wait for the best.
yeah,
So you're gonna get the bar real high, so hopefully everyone loves it.
yeah. Hopefully, because then like the other stuff from the album is gonna be shit as fuck. But yeah,
You're hyping it up, so I'm sure it'll be
yeah,
great. I'm sure it'll be great.
yeah. I hope
I
that
am
too.
I am curious too, like if someone's never heard your band before, what
Mm.
songs would you have them start with?
I would say start with the feels like, then go to the Lake of Fears, then Lifeline, Darkest Days, Stand Below It All. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also am curious that out of the catalog of songs you do have, are there any songs that fans like really liked that surprised you?
Actually, yeah, there's a song called what is the name of the song? Um, Never Forgotten. Yeah, I wrote it about like Alzheimer. So yeah, that really, I never thought that it will touch people so much. So that I don't know. We just started to play that song live when we released the first album, and then the feedback was like the song is like I don't know that it's about the disease. So I think people who have lived live with that disease and like parents got that or anything that it's maybe easy to relate that or something like that. But yeah, that was a yeah. It was weird. It was weird.
And so we've heard and seen on social media clips. It looks
Mm.
like you guys put on an energetic, fun, live, entertaining show. What do you want fans to feel when they leave a Block of Flats concert?
I've been always saying that they should feel like they want to get that feeling again. Like like you're like you need to be satisfied, but you don't need to be like 100% satisfied because then you want some more. So basically, you need to put out so good show that people will think, I want to feel this feeling and moment again, again and again. So basically, do something that people will remember and want to experience again.
Yeah.
Is there anything you do while performing to try and set that bar to give them that experience?
I think there is nothing like nothing. I'm always like thinking in my head that I should like this is gonna be like the last show that I'm gonna do, or I'm gonna put like everything I ever got for this show because like I'm always when I go to the stage I'm not like a traumatic way that this is gonna be the last, but but because when people come to watch your show, you have to give them everything you got because that is the only reason that they will come back.
It's
I think
true.
that yeah,
It's true. No one wants to come back if you were boring.
yeah, it's true.
And in your opinion, what's the biggest difference between Finnish crowds and crowds in other countries?
Well. there is there is a there is a difference, to be honest. Like when we did the tour with Funeral Portrait and the Rasmus, we really figured out that it's so different scene to play outside of the Finland because like to be honest, Finnish people are pretty shy, and I'm also, so I can relate to that. So I basically like there's a difference between the Finnish audience and the people from Europe, for example. So I really like when we were at Europe, I realized that if you wanna if you wanna get the people to scream for you, you need to scream for them. And in Finland, it doesn't work like that. So that's the like the main difference.
Yeah. Have you guys been to
Yeah,
the States?
yeah, we had never been there, but
Not to
we're
the
waiting
States
for
yet.
that. Actually, yeah, actually, our bass player Kauri is right now in the stage in California. So I was just texting with him about that. We need to go there with the band, and he was like, "Oh, we will."
Yeah. Because I know that we've heard
Yeah.
in the past, like, shows over here are definitely different than Europe as well. Right,
Mm,
Chris?
Yeah.
I
I
feel
and
like the
I've
European crowds are a little crazier.
and it's not just
really?
like the crowds. I've heard that like the hospitality of European countries and just anywhere that's not the States is a lot better for bands in general than the US.
Okay.
But I mean, you still should come here.
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah. I hope that we're gonna come there with our like when Funeral Portrait is gonna get like their first headliner. Then I hope that they will send us message that guys, now we got it. Come over here.
Yeah,
It's
I think
scary.
that's in the works. I had Lee on the podcast not that long ago, and I think he
Oh
said hopefully in 2027, I think they want to try and do a headlining
yeah,
tour.
yeah. We were talking about that. Yeah, 27. Yeah,
So that'd be cool.
yeah. I would love that. Like one of our like biggest goals ever is go to America. So let's hope
Well,
it
I
happens.
think you can make it happen. I think you can.
Yeah, yeah. I
I'm
hope
actually
that too.
curious too. Like, so since like the European crowds and everything are different, have there
Mm.
been anything crazy that has happened while you were touring in Europe?
Actually not because like when we came from the last tour when we came back to Finland, like people always they're like asking how the tour went and everything, and like I would always say that we didn't have like any setbacks or anything, so everything went pretty smoothly. So there wasn't like anything. Yes, I fell out from the stage one time from the stage, but that's about it.
Yeah. Sometimes you do fall off. I know that the lights can be a factor too on stage. You got to be
Yeah,
careful of where the edge is.
actually, in Paris, I don't know what the hell happened, but we didn't have our own light engineer in that tour. So in Paris, there was like a guy from the house who was doing the lights, and he was like using this strobe like button. Like I don't know what the hell happened, and I was like in this. I was like, I'm gonna have some kind of panic attack or something like that, and then I just like think to myself that okay, I can do this. So it's only like three songs left, and then we finished the set. And when the Funeral Portrait started the set, and it was like second song, and then Lee was like saying to the same guy that you need to stop this because you cannot play in here, you cannot sing in here because the lights are coming to your eyes, and it was horrible. Yeah, yeah.
Guess that guy's not a good light tech.
It seems like that.
So being from Finland, everyone's always like, finish this, finish that. So what's the most Finnish thing
Mm,
about being in your band?
mm. I don't know, drinking coffee because people in Finland they love coffee. So
I feel like that's everywhere.
mm, yeah, well that's true.
It is an addiction.
It is.
Caffeine.
It is. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what is the like. Mm, I would like to say that we go to sauna with our band, but we don't. But like, yeah, to go to sauna is a like a pretty pretty Finnish thing to do. So, but actually, when I'm thinking about it, maybe we should go to the sauna with the band like once in a week because I think it will be like a therapeutic thing for us.
Yeah. Could be
Yeah,
therapeutic for you as a singer,
yeah,
the
actually, because of the
moisture.
steam. Yeah, yeah, and the steam.
I think that's interesting. I'm like, saunas are a Finnish thing.
Yeah, actually, I think it's from like the origin of the sauna. I think it's from Sweden, might be. I don't know, but like Finnish sauna is the thing, and I think it's sauna is like a when I think that when people are thinking about sauna, they're thinking about Finnish sauna. But I don't know. That's only my opinion.
So another thing that we love to talk about frequently, not just music, is food. Are
Mm,
there any
yeah,
Finnish foods that you just can't live without?
rye bread is one of them. Um, I'm starting. I'm thinking about that. What kind of foods that I missed in a tour? Maybe the rye bread is one of that. I don't know if you guys have ever tasted that.
Rye bread.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Back in the day when I could eat that bread. I'm gluten free now, so it's like they don't really make a gluten-free rye bread.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, maybe the rye bread because like then it's gonna be like a yeah, it's not a rye bread. So
I wonder how good rye bread is in Finland versus over here in the States. Because I mean,
Well, ours
mm,
is made not correctly.
oh, it
Like
is. Is
if
it
you
not
go to
made?
a if you go to a grocery store, like the one that you would pick up in a grocery store, it's not made
yeah.
correctly.
Oh,
Like
well,
Okay.
the dark, like especially if you get like a dark or like a marbled rye,
Mm, mm,
the dark part isn't made correctly in the States most of the time.
okay.
so when you do come to the States, if you have rye bread, you'll probably be disappointed.
Yeah. I had to bring my own.
Are there any like Finnish meals that we should try or look into and maybe try?
Mm, like a traditional Finnish meals. Mm, maybe Karjalan paisti. I don't know how to say that in English. It's like Karelian. It's like a it's like a pot with the meat and carrots and onions, and you're gonna put it in the oven like 6 hours or something like that. So the meat is pretty soft, and you're gonna eat it with potatoes. And yeah, that might be one because yeah, I love that. But I don't know if there's like a that is the only like a Finnish meal that comes to my mind right now.
Yeah. I can't even say it,
Yeah.
so I'm like, what did he say? Did you understand that, Chris? Because I didn't.
No.
It
No,
sounds like it's
it's
more like it sounds like it's more like a stew of some sort, you
Yeah,
know?
it's kind of stew. Yeah, actually, I got my phone, so I can look it up for you guys.
I'm like, I'm curious what's in it completely.
Um, mm, mm,
What was it called again?
Karjalan paisti. So Karjalan paisti. Karelian hot pot or Karelian stew. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. We'll have to look into that, Chris. You never know. Maybe Chris likes to try the different the different cultural food,
I do.
okay.
He might
It
just
does
make
look
that.
good.
It
Yeah,
does look good. He's looking it up. I would try it, but it would have to be like a gluten-free version, and that's always so impossible sometimes. And then
Yeah.
I'm not getting the full effect.
Mm, yeah.
now, according to Google, it says it's like a mixture of meat. What
Yeah.
is like the traditional meat? Because it says beef, pork, and lamb.
Actually, I think there's like many versions of that because I'm always doing that when it's Christmas. So I'm doing that with my mom. So we're using uh cow and pork. We're not using lamb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now we're at our very final question already. We've blown
Yeah.
through this interview. But our final question is our most important question.
Mm,
At least to us it is. I don't know. We'll see what your answer is. What
yeah.
is your favorite dinosaur?
Maybe T-Rex because of the hands. I don't know why I like this because it looks so silly with the hands,
Everyone loves
with those
T-Rex
tiny
because of
hands.
his little hands, like his little arms.
Yeah.
They're like he's got the big head and little
Yeah.
arms. And I wonder if
Yeah.
that's because of the movie. When
Maybe.
they do that in
Maybe.
the movie and Meet the
Yeah.
Robinsons, I think it was,
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Yeah.
where he's
And
like, I
Jurassic
got a
Park and
big head and little
yeah.
arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just sticks in your head. But yeah, Jurassic Park. A lot of people love a
Mm,
T-Rex. Mine's a
yeah.
Brachiosaurus, which
Yeah.
is one of the long neck in Jurassic Park.
Is that one is like a vegetarian? It
Yes.
doesn't eat meat at all. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's a cool one. Yeah. Yeah.
And mine's the ankylosaur, the one with the armored shell back and the big club tail.
That
Yeah.
yeah. That is also a nice one.
I mean, most dinosaurs are pretty badass, so
Yeah.
you can't really
Yeah.
go wrong with
Those,
picking a dinosaur.
yeah. But those who are like flying, those are like, what the hell? Like with leather wings.
The
That's insane.
pterodactyls, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Yeah.
pterodactyls and there's another type of flying dinosaur, right, Chris? Yeah.
Yeah, there was all sorts of
Different. That's why
different
birds
ones.
are dinosaurs. They're living dinosaurs.
Exactly. Yeah.
And chickens. Chickens will eat
Yeah.
anything. They're not
That's
they're
true.
they're
And
not
we're eating.
vegetarian. They eat anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
My dad has chickens and I've actually fed them like chicken
Mm,
tenders before. So I've pretty much cannibalized them.
kinda.
But yeah, the dinosaur question was our final question. Is there anything you would want to
Mm.
add to the end of this conversation for fans listening?
I don't know. When we're coming to the stage, where should we go? Where should we tour? What is like the best cities in the States to tour? Can
Well,
you
to
tell me?
me, I would say come to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, because that's where I'm near.
Mm, yeah.
And Chris would probably tell you
Yeah.
don't come to upstate New York, is which where he is from.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it's not fun here.
But he'll travel. He'll travel. Where in your area would you suggest, Chris?
Buffalo.
Buffalo?
Yeah.
So
Buffalo's
Buffalo,
got a
New
good
York,
scene.
and Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
mm,
But if you go out
yeah.
on tour with the Funeral Portrait
Actually,
and they're headlining, you might not have a choice on that.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. But actually, I'm gonna go to. I think I'm gonna come to New York this autumn. But let's see. Let's see which NFL teams are playing in New York that time.
Yeah.
But
Who is
yeah,
your favorite NFL team?
um, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Ah, the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm
Actually,
obviously
I
a
got
Green
my
Bay Packer fan, so
obviously. Actually, I got my golf clubs over here. So
ah.
yeah,
And you're a golfer. Is that a big thing
yeah,
in Finland? Golf?
yeah. It's trending right now. I think everyone is starting to play golf. I started like 3 or 4 years ago,
Hmm.
but it's like the only thing that I can do that gets my mind out of music. So that's the reason why I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like over here, didn't pickleball become kind of a big thing?
yeah.
It's
Actually, it
still a
was
big thing.
fixing. Yeah, but
It
do you
wasn't
guys
for a
have a
while.
like a do you guys have a paddle? Do you know that one?
Paddle?
Yeah, it's like a tennis mixed with like a squash.
Are we
It's
thinking
like
like
I
it's
think
like four
racquetball?
play, kinda,
I
but
thought that
not.
it sounds like pickleball though.
Oh, is that what pickleball
It,
is?
it's not pickleball. It's
No?
like it's paddle. It's like a mix of tennis and squash, and you're
Hmm.
like a bit playing in like the court is like full of like a glass walls.
See,
Yeah,
that makes me think of
but
racquetball. But maybe
Yeah.
with like
yeah, yeah.
not such a soft ball.
Yeah, no, it is like racquetball.
Okay.
I just looked it up. So
So you could probably knock someone out playing paddle
Yeah, kind of.
because
But
it's
yeah,
not
but
as
paddle is like a yeah, it's like a mix of racquetball and tennis, basically.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Huh. Yeah, I
and
don't think
you're
I've
playing
ever
like a
played that.
two against two. Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah,
says it mixes a combination of tennis and squash.
yeah, yeah.
I did want to ask too, you have a Michigan hat on. Do you like Michigan?
Well, I'm also a huge fan of Tom Brady, so he played
Ah,
there when he was in college. So yeah, that's why. But actually, I also got a Michigan hat because one of my best my best friend his sister went to stage to have like a exchange over there, and he went to Michigan. And when he came back, he got like all those like Michigan university gear and everything. So when I started to watch NFL and I figured out that Brady was playing in Michigan, then it was like a sign that I had seen the logo already before
yeah,
I knew that Tom Brady was playing in there. Yeah.
yeah. I saw the hat when you got on and I was like, is that a Michigan hat?
Yeah, I think it's like in Finland, like people don't know what it is, but yeah,
Eh, keeps them
because it
guessing.
actually was a, yeah, actually it was a fun story when I was in California with my friend, and we bought like Michigan t-shirts, and we were at the Sunset Strip, and we're just like going over the road, and then car stopped, and the guy who was driving just like put the window down and put the fist over there and said that go blue, and we were like, what the fuck? And then we realized that it's a Michigan thing.